Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and of course, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. First up, as usual, congratulations are due. Congratulations, Donnybrook Boxing Promotions, for bringing boxing back to Miramichi, New Brunswick for the first time since 1987. A great time was had by all. A great event, terrific fights, and a sold-out crowd. Almost 4,000 people as I hear it. Wonder how many will show up in Toronto. That being said, it was a great night in Miramichi. The returning Dylan Carmen comes back with a big KO, a well-needed KO. Happy for him. Also, Chris Norad, Annie Mazarol, Nathan Millier, all having fantastic fights. I want to shout out Dominic Babineau, who put down some of the most buttery body work I've ever seen on this planet. It was just biscuit good, real good. Beautiful body work, and I was a little upset at first because it looked like he was admiring his own work. It looked like he was showing off a little bit, and he put this guy away again with a beautiful body shot, and then afterwards, obviously just went over to his corner, and there was nothing but respect. So, man, Dominic Babineau making a statement. Beautiful body work. We heard it all the way here in Montreal. Hopefully we'll get to see Dominic Babineau out here this way, because kid can do that nice work. There was some fights that I do want to mention. Ryan Garcia. He had a good victory over Jason Velez, but I don't think he's pay-per-view ready. There was a beautiful fight between Breckhouse and Reese. Personally, I think Jessica the Cobra Camara beats both girls in one night. So, stay posted, folks. We got a champ here. That being said, there is a kid you guys need to watch out for over the weekend. Ruslan Madiev, 12-0 now. He's a super lightweight, Kazakhstani. Really interesting. As far as Kazakhstanis go, the only guy above him is Batir Jukumbayev. And as far as super lightweights go, Montreal's the town, considering we got G-Time and the fastest man on the planet, Yves Ulysses. So, big thing. Also, congratulations to Triple G. Listen, for those that complain, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. And if anything, he's renewed the confidence in people that he has not aged or that he's lost the killer instinct. I think that the Jacobs and Canelo fights were just proof that he understood he was in there with some elite level fighters. Not to take anything away from Vanez, nothing but respect for him. So as far as what's going down on the Fight City and thefightcity.com, great articles and posts on the daily for you guys to check out. Make sure to check out their social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, thefightcity.com. That's where it's at. As far as what news there's going on this week, well, the May 19th Adonis Stevenson card going down to Toronto. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of that fight, but nonetheless, the undercard is starting to shape up, and they're starting to put some Canadian talent on there. A bunch of guys that needed the work. So what's kind of making me happy, it is the silver lining in this conundrum that we call the Adonis Stevenson championship reign. Also, Brandon Cook's going to be in action this week. It's interesting mainly because we're looking at guys like Stephen Butler and Francis Lafreniere. His weight division is ripe right now, and a rematch with Butler would definitely be something I'm sure Aya the Tiger is looking at. So here's to Brandon Cook hopefully becoming victorious, and we can get ourselves a Cook-Butler 2. Also fighting this week, Ryan Ford in Germany versus Anvi Yildirim for the WBC International title. Anvi fought in the World Boxing Super Series. He is a tough customer. He's a come-forward kind of fighter. This will be the complete opposite of Ryan's last fight, where he basically fought a guy that backpedaled. This is as good of a chance as Ryan's going to be given at a title. I think he takes Anvi. I think if Anvi meets him in the middle, it's not going to go Anvi's way. Timing is everything in this game. Ryan Ford's really, honestly, gotten a couple sweet rolls, because it's not everybody, his team works hard and he works hard, but it's not everybody that goes through shots like he has. I realize it's 8 years he's in the game and he's earned these shots, so I'm not trying to say he hasn't earned them, but it's crazy how many he's put together. This year alone has been a very big year for Ryan Ford. Wins or losses, it doesn't matter. It's still a big year. And I think he's ready to cap it off. So pay attention to Ryan Ford this weekend, fighting in Germany for the WBC International title. As far as what we can watch this weekend, there's a bunch of stuff we can talk about, and I don't want this to become a 20-minute video, so I'm going to run through a couple things real quick. Friday around 3 or 4 p.m. in Spain, Mayaga, Spain, there's the IBF International Super Middleweight title on the line. Landieta versus Yavarez. I know nothing about these guys, but it's an interesting fight nonetheless. I've looked into them, and I will be able to find a stream around 3 or 4 p.m. Also, going down Friday night in Michigan, there's a fighter I want you guys to look out for, Aslanbek Idigov. He's a super middleweight. Very, very interesting. He's climbing up the rankings fast. In Rhode Island, we got Natasha Spence, Ontario native, going to be stepping in the ring. California, we've got Thompson Boxing. You can look for a stream of that. Then Showtime Boxing going down in Philly as well. We got a bunch of fights going down. Devin Haney versus Mason Menard for the USBA lightweight title. That's a good show. Also in Las Vegas on Bounce TV, Ishe Smith versus Tony Harrison. That is definitely an interesting fight and perfect for Friday night. That being said, Saturday, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Going down at 4 p.m. boxing-wise in the UK, we got Hughie Fury versus Sam Sexton. That's a very fun fight. Perfect afternoon of boxing. As far as MMA is concerned, we got a lot to talk about. I'm going to run through it real quick. 7 a.m., you got Road Fighting Championships 47 going down in China, but you also have one championship going down in Indonesia, both at 7 a.m. Then at 4 p.m. from France, we got Glory Kickboxing 53. We got Bama 35 from Dublin. We got M1 Challenge 91 from China on the Fight Network. Bellator 199 at night. And I'll mention it because I kind of have to. The Ultimate Championship Company, Vitor Belfort. If you don't know, he's been training here in Montreal for like a year now. And still one of my original favorites. So, go Vitor. As far as the rest of the night is concerned, we've got some boxing to talk about. Oddly enough, I'm going to put HBO before ESPN, and you'll understand quickly why. Going down on HBO, Golden Boy Boxing and Frank Warren bring you from Verona, New York, Saddam Ali versus Jamie Manguia. I know I'm messing up the dude's name. It's the WBO Super Welterweight strap. Ali's famous for his Cotto fight. Jamie's an undefeated fighter. Definitely something to tune into. The undercard, solid fight. Ray Vargas, the WBC Bantamweight champ, and will be for a long time. Solid night of fights. However, going down on ESPN for us Montrealers, more than likely TSN, hoping that there isn't any curling or any other weird sport to take over. But ESPN, Top Rank, and Golden Boy Promotions bring you Jorge Linares versus Vasil Lomachenko. This is an exquisite fight. Seeing how Cinco de Mayo didn't exactly go down as planned, I truly believe this will be the fight celebrated as the boxing holiday. To be fair, up until this very moment, we're Tuesday right now, and there is very little information about the undercard out there. I don't know if they're going to be doing some sort of HBO, ESPN connection, because it seems to me like Golden Boy's wasting resources being on HBO and ESPN at the same time. And I understand that fighters like Linares are with Top Rank, so it makes you, but not the point. It'd be great if everything was on one channel. Nonetheless, if anyone knows any information about the undercard, send it to me. I'd love to know about it. Linares Lomachenko, that is such a solid fight. I said it the last time with Lomachenko, I am never going to go against him again. I don't know what to say. The guys that I thought would give him competition just froze. Like, he straight froze dudes. I can't explain it. So, best of luck to Linares. I respect the dude immensely. And, there's a lot of Lomachenko fans out there. I'm a fan. I respect the dude. But, fuck, he's only 10-1. I kind of wish... they gave him time and he would have, just matured more. Anyways, not the point. Great night of fights. Great weekend of fights. Great episode, I guess. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go to my Patreon page. Become a Fight Fiend. Send me $4. Doesn't sound like such a bad thing. I'll see you guys next week.